when North Korea knew that the Soviet Union was over, they wanted to have a new way to survive and develop in the absence of the Soviet Union for the 21st century. So they wanted to bring the United States into the strategic calculus and dealing with the United States to achieve four things, in return giving them two guarantees as a deal. They wanted to get help from the United States through negotiation to end the war, end the Korean War, sign a peace treaty and normalize the relationship with Washington, D.C., and get economic health and economic survival. And in return, they wanted to guarantee the informal, toleration of the continued stationing of U.S. forces in the Korean Peninsula, and also promise not to develop nuclear weapons. That's give and take deal. They decided as early as in December 1991, exactly the month when Soviet expired. And North Korea made a series of attempts to carry out that strategy of survival and development for 21st century. The first attempt was made the next month, in December 1992. Kim Il-sung, Kim Il-sung's right-hand man, and the Undersecretary of the State of the United States, Arnold Cantor, met in New York, and they talked about this deal. But Americans at that time were not ready to accept North Korea's offer, because they were more convinced that North Korea will collapse when Soviet Union and East Germany were all gone. And so first attempt made by North Korea was not a success, but North Korea continued to such effort to carry out their strategy of survival and development. In 1993 and 1994, in the first nuclear crisis, they did exactly the give and take deal. And in the second nuclear crisis in 2005, in the September 19th joint statement, they made exactly the same give and take deal. And in 2013, North Korea again offered denuclearization high-level talks with the United States, but the Americans have not accepted that offer. And now Kim Jong-un, after getting hydrogen bomb and demonstrating ICBM capabilities, having something Americans cannot ignore easily, and understanding it as it's an asset with which to deal with the United States more effectively. Kim Jong-un is trying to carry out is the long-held North Korea's strategy of survival and development for 21st century. This is fifth attempt in a series. So in that context, Kim Jong-un is quite serious in bringing the United States in, and using it as a counter force to China in the big power relations, so that they can find more independent space for diplomacy, more self-reliance in diplomacy. And so Kim Jong-un, what he tried to achieve in the negotiations with the United States in Singapore, in Hanoi, exactly the same give and take deal. Let me conclude by saying that this strategy of North Korea for survival and development for the 21st century has never changed. It has continued persistently. They wanted to carry it out, and which basically means that North Korea cannot distance itself from the United States for its own interests. So there will be times when North Korea can be very confrontational with the United States, but the basic strategy is always bring the United States to the negotiation table for survival and development for its own country and region. Thank you.